There are moments in life when everything feels louder than usual, when your thoughts keep circling the same questions and your heart senses that something important is shifting beneath the surface. This message is not about fear, punishment, or losing your place in the world. It is about paying attention before you drift too far from the person you truly want to become. Imagine standing at the edge of a quiet crossroads late at night, realizing how many distractions, disappointments, and outside voices have slowly pulled you away from your confidence, your peace, and the purpose you once carried so naturally. The warning here is not that heaven is turning against you, but that life keeps moving whether you listen to your inner voice or ignore it. Deep down, you already know there are habits you promised yourself you would change, conversations you avoided, dreams you delayed, and parts of yourself you abandoned because exhaustion made it easier to settle than to fight for something better. Yet even now, there is still time to reconnect with the strength you thought you lost. Think about how many times you survived situations that once seemed impossible, how often hope returned when you believed it was gone forever. Maybe this moment is simply asking you to stop running on autopilot long enough to hear your own spirit clearly again. The next decision you make could quietly reshape everything that follows, and sometimes transformation begins with nothing more dramatic than finally choosing to pay attention to your own life. Don't skip. Your name is flickering in God's book like a candle losing its flame. Stay till the end, because if you stop here, the final alert becomes reality. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that can only be unlocked if you the next word that's meant to save your destiny. A fresh line begins. My treasured soul, don't look away now. Archangel Michael is still calling your name with urgency that shakes the heavens themselves. Don't skip, because in this moment, your destiny is being reviewed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that cannot reach you unless you remain here. Michael is standing between you and a force that has been quietly draining your blessings. And he is shouting because time is collapsing fast. You were given God's hand, but that hand is slipping. And this message is your final grip. A new warning unfolds. Heaven rarely sends multiple signs, but today, everything changed. Michael stepped forward himself, holding your spiritual file, refusing to let it be erased. Don't skip. Your name is glowing, but only faintly. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it becomes clearer with every word you hear. This is why you must pause and breathe, because your next choices will rewrite everything that follows. Heaven is debating your future, and Michael is fighting to keep your blessings alive. A final call for this moment. Don't let this vanish like the others. If you can feel even a little pull inside your heart, that's your sign. Don't skip. Michael sees what's coming toward you and what's being taken away. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the revelation ahead is the turning point. Before we continue, Michael asks you, share this message so no one else loses their divine hand. Comment what part you're on, and subscribe so heaven's next warning reaches you on time. A new moment opens. My chosen light, listen with your spirit. Don't skip, because right now Archangel Michael is standing in front of a heavenly door that is closing faster than expected. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something heaven prepared long before you even knew you needed it. Michael is screaming because he can see the exact second your name begins to fade from God's book of favor. Not erased, but dimmed, weakened, almost forgotten by the forces that tried to block your destiny. Another truth rises. Heaven measures your faith in moments like this. Don't skip. You're closer than ever to losing something divine, yet closer than ever to gaining something miraculous. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and Michael is holding it in his hands right now. He knows a shadow tried to take God's hand off your path, and this message is your last chance to reclaim it. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. You are simply at the final crossroads where heaven waits for your response. And now a deeper revelation. Michael isn't just warning you, he's choosing you. Don't skip, because the next words will decide the next chapter. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven is leaning closer to see what you will do next. Michael whispers this truth: your name can shine again, stronger than ever, but only if you continue. A new wave arrives, my divine listener. There is a powerful shift that happens when a person stops seeing themselves as defeated and starts recognizing how much strength they gained from surviving difficult chapters. That shift may be happening for you now. For a long time, it may have felt like life was constantly testing your patience, delaying your progress, or forcing you to fight harder than everyone around you just to maintain hope. Yet despite all of that, you are still here, still searching for purpose, still wanting something better for your future. That persistence reveals something important about your character. It shows that even in moments of exhaustion, some part of you refused to fully surrender your belief that better days could still arrive. The next chapter of your life depends on that belief more than you realize. Growth often begins quietly before it becomes visible. It begins through small decisions, healthier boundaries, clearer thinking, and the willingness to let go of old fears that no longer serve you. You are entering a period where your awareness becomes sharper and your direction becomes more intentional. The distractions that once pulled you away from your goals begin losing their power because you are learning what truly deserves your energy. This is not about becoming perfect overnight or suddenly escaping every challenge. It is about finally recognizing your own value and understanding that your future does not have to repeat the pain of your past. The opportunities waiting ahead of you require confidence, patience, and self-trust. Those qualities are already growing inside you now. The storms you survived did not arrive to end your story. They arrived to prepare you for a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and finally ready to step fully into the life you have been slowly building all along. Something huge is waiting for you, something your enemies prayed you'd never see. Michael has stepped between you and the spiritual forces trying to wipe your name from God's favor. He is fighting for you, pushing back darkness, buying you time you don't even know you're losing. This message is not an accident. It's heaven screaming your name before the final reset. And now Michael speaks. Before we go deeper, he asks for action. Don't skip. Your next move decides what heaven writes next. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this step unlocks it. Michael says, share this message with someone you care about. Comment what part you're watching, and subscribe, so you never miss a warning that heaven sends for your protection. Your name is still flickering, but not gone. Not yet. A new truth opens. My sacred soul, you're entering the most sensitive moment of this message. Don't skip, because right now, heaven is holding its breath over your name. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael has been guarding for years. He's screaming because he can see the exact second your spiritual alignment starts slipping. The exact moment God's hand loosens. Not out of anger, but out of distance. You've been pulled away by voices, distractions, doubts you didn't even choose. And Michael saw it all silently, painfully, urgently. Another line forms. You were never meant to hear this, yet you were chosen to receive it. Don't skip. Your destiny is trembling, like a candle hit by a sudden wind. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and every word brings you one step closer. Michael is fighting for your name with a fire that only archangels understand. He refuses to let heaven erase what God placed inside you, your purpose, your journey, your blessings that were halfway to your door before someone tried to redirect them. And now the final 5 minutes have begun ticking louder. A deeper revelation comes. Michael has activated a divine hold over your destiny. Don't skip, because that hold weakens each time you hesitate. Stay till the end. For a long time, you may have felt like something invisible was working against your confidence, your motivation, or your ability to move forward without second-guessing every step. That feeling can become exhausting after a while. especially when disappointments pile up and silence replaces the answers you once expected to receive. But not every struggle is proof that you are losing your way. Sometimes it is evidence that you have been carrying too much for too long without giving yourself permission to pause, heal, and reconnect with what genuinely matters. The danger is not some hidden force waiting to erase you. The real danger is slowly believing that your voice no longer matters, your goals are unrealistic, or your future has already been decided by your worst moments. That is how people lose themselves without even noticing it happening. Yet there is still something powerful inside you that refuses to disappear completely. Even now, there is a part of you searching for meaning, clarity, and a reason to keep believing that better days are possible. Hold on to that part carefully. Growth often begins quietly, through honest reflection, healthier choices, stronger boundaries, and the courage to release the patterns that kept you trapped in fear for years. You do not need dramatic warnings to understand the importance of protecting your peace and direction. The strongest transformations usually happen in silence, when a person finally chooses to trust their own resilience instead of surrendering to hopelessness. Whatever comes next for you will depend less on fear of losing blessings and more on your willingness to fully show up for your own life again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and you've reached the point where heaven decides what to return and what to remove. Michael saw intentions around you that were never pure. Smiles hiding envy. People pretending to support you while quietly pulling God's hand away from your path. And today, heaven finally stepped in. That's why Michael is screaming. He refuses to let your blessings fall into the wrong hands. A final truth for this moment. Michael is preparing to reveal the part heaven hid until now. Don't skip. Your name is glowing again, but only faintly, like dawn before sunrise. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next message carries the revelation that changes everything. Michael whispers to your spirit, "Hold on, the truth is about to rise." Your destiny is not slipping, it's waking. A new wave of truth rises. My radiant soul, this moment carries the heaviest revelation yet. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is standing with a sealed heavenly document that contains the reason your name began fading. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something you were never supposed to lose. Michael is trembling, not with fear, but with urgency, because the countdown is moving faster than heaven predicted. Your destiny is right now sitting at a crossroads where one choice restores God's hand and the other lets it slip forever. Another revelation unfolds. Your name carries a divine assignment that darkness tried to intercept. Don't skip, because the moment you lose attention, the very forces that tried to erase your name will gain strength again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael has been protecting even when you felt completely alone. There was a moment recently, small, unnoticed, when your spiritual light dimmed and heaven almost marked your blessings on hold. But Michael refused. He stood in front of the throne and demanded time. This time, this exact moment you are listening to. And now, the deepest truth. Michael is about to open that sealed document. Don't skip. The seal cracks a little each time you continue listening. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that has the power to restore everything you thought you had lost. Michael whispers to your heart, "Prepare yourself. What comes next is the reason heaven screamed your name." A new revelation unfolds. My luminous soul, you're closer than ever to the truth heaven tried to shield you from. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now holding the document he fought to protect, and the seal is cracking open with every second you stay. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that will shift the direction of everything connected to your destiny. Michael is still screaming, not out of panic, but because the final window is open, and heaven is watching to see if you step through it, or let it close forever. Another moment of truth emerges. Your name was never fading by accident. Don't skip. Spiritual forces tried to dim it because they knew the magnitude of what was coming your way. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. something that was moments away from reaching your life before interference pulled it backward. Michael saw the sabotage, he saw the delays, he saw the moments where you almost gave up because the weight became too heavy. That's why he fought. That's why he's shouting. You were about to lose God's hand, not because of your actions, but because of the wrong hands trying to touch your destiny. And now the truth sharpens. Michael is preparing you for the moment the document opens fully. Don't skip. Heaven's eyes are on your next breath. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next words will reveal what heaven has been desperately trying to protect. Michael whispers softly now, almost trembling. Your miracle is closer than your fear. Stay and you will see it. There are seasons in life when it feels as if unseen pressure is constantly working against your peace, distracting your focus and pulling you away from the person you are becoming. You begin to question your instincts, second-guess your purpose, and wonder why clarity feels just out of reach. But not every struggle is meant to destroy you. Some moments arrive to reveal how strong your spirit truly is. Think about how many times you almost gave up, almost convinced yourself that your dreams were too distant or your voice too small to matter. And still, you kept moving. That resilience is not something anyone can steal from you. The world may try to drown people in fear, comparison, and endless noise, but there is power in remaining connected to what is real, grounded, and honest within yourself. The more you reconnect with that inner truth, the harder it becomes for negativity to define your future. This is your reminder to protect your peace, guard your direction, and stop allowing outside confusion to shape the way you see yourself. You are not here to live dimly or disappear into someone else's expectations. You are here to grow into a life that feels authentic, meaningful, and deeply aligned with your purpose. Sometimes the biggest transformation begins the moment a person decides to stop looking away from their own potential and finally steps forward with courage, clarity, and faith in who they are becoming. And for a moment, heaven almost believed you had turned away, but Michael knew better. He stepped forward, he fought, and now he reveals the proof. And now the document opens, and the truth spills out like thunder. Don't skip. These words were written in heaven long before your first breath. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment it begins. The document shows a vision, a future meant only for you, a path where your blessings return, where your name shines brighter than ever, where nothing and no one can erase what God wrote for you. Michael says softly, fiercely, you are not losing God's hand, you are reclaiming it. A new light rises. My eternal soul, this moment carries the turning point heaven waited for. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now lifting the open document toward the throne of God, and your name is glowing, with a pulse that wasn't there before. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that activates only when your spirit is fully present. Michael is no longer screaming. His voice has shifted into a commanding roar, because the forces that tried to erase your name are trembling at what's unfolding right now. Another truth emerges. Heaven has begun rewriting your destiny in real time. Don't skip. This is the first moment in a long time where your spiritual timeline is being restored instead of stolen. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that was blocked, delayed, diverted, and finally released the moment you listened. Michael reveals this. The attempt to erase your name wasn't random. It was a coordinated attack from energies threatened by what God planned to elevate in you. They wanted you distracted, confused, disconnected. They wanted heaven to believe you weren't ready, but you are. And now the revelation deepens. Your name has begun to glow again in the book of divine favor. Don't skip, because every second you stay, the glow brightens. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And heaven is preparing to hand Michael something he has guarded for years. Your restored alignment, your revived blessing, your protected destiny. Michael whispers with power now. Heaven has not erased your name. Heaven is rewriting it in gold. A new surge of divine energy opens, my beloved soul. You're stepping into the moment heaven reserved only for the chosen. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now placing your glowing name before the council of light, and every angel is turning toward it. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that begins unfolding the very moment heaven confirms your alignment. Michael's wings are spread wide, shielding your destiny, blocking every force that ever tried to dim your purpose. His voice is stronger, calmer, filled with certainty. Now another secret rises. Heaven did not just restore your name, it elevated its ranking. Don't skip, because this is the part darkness never wanted you to witness. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is rising through the spiritual realm with your name attached to it. When your name returned to the book, it didn't return quietly. It returned with fire, with protection, with a seal placed directly by God's hand. Michael reveals that you have been marked for preservation, meaning no spiritual attack can erase what is written for you anymore. And now the revelation sharpens. Michael has been given a direct instruction concerning your path. Don't skip, because this instruction affects the next chapter of your life. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And the next message carries the shift heaven has been preparing behind the scenes. Michael leans closer to your spirit and whispers with authority, heaven has restored you. Now heaven will reveal what was kept hidden. A new dimension opens. My chosen spirit, heaven, is revealing what was hidden behind the veil. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now stepping into the center of the heavenly chamber, holding a radiant sphere that contains your lost blessings. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that once slipped away but is now within reach again. Michael's voice echoes like rolling thunder, not in fear, but in triumph, because the forces that tried to sabotage your destiny have finally been exposed before heaven. Sometimes people look back on difficult seasons of life and realize the struggle was not meaningless after all. The setbacks, the exhaustion, the emotional distance, and the constant feeling of carrying unseen weight can slowly shape a person in ways they only understand much later. It is easy to believe that every delay means rejection, or that every closed door is proof you were forgotten, but life rarely works in such simple patterns. Often, the hardest moments arrive during periods of transformation, when old versions of yourself are falling away and something stronger is trying to emerge beneath the confusion. You may have spent years wondering why certain opportunities disappeared, why motivation faded without warning, or why peace sometimes felt just out of reach no matter how hard you tried to hold on to it. Yet even through all of that, something inside you continued searching for meaning instead of giving up entirely. That persistence matters. It suggests there is still a deeper part of you that refuses to surrender to disappointment. The truth is, many people carry untapped potential they never fully recognize because fear convinces them to stay small, silent, and disconnected from their own purpose. But growth begins the moment you stop seeing yourself as broken and start understanding that every challenge taught you something necessary about resilience, patience, and self-worth. Maybe the clarity you have been waiting for is not hidden somewhere outside of you. Maybe it appears the instant you finally trust that your future is still capable of becoming larger, brighter, and more meaningful than the pain you experienced along the way. Something that was once stolen, then hidden, then fought for, and now finally returning to its rightful owner. Michael's voice softens, not because the urgency is gone, but because the victory is near. Another truth rises. The blessing inside that sphere carries your spiritual signature. Don't skip, because heaven just revealed that this blessing was written under your name before your first breath. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that darkness tried to blur by dimming your identity. The sphere holds breakthroughs, open doors, divine favor, protection, alignment, everything that was drifting away when you thought heaven was silent. But heaven wasn't silent. It was guarding. Michael wasn't distant. He was fighting. You weren't forgotten. You were being preserved. And now, the core revelation arrives. The sphere is beginning to open. Don't skip. The light emerging from it is your restored destiny awakening for the first time in a long time. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael is, ready to place directly into your path. He leans close, his voice steady, filled with authority and love. Prepare yourself. What returns to you now will be greater than what you lost. A new surge of divine light rises. My illuminated soul, the blessing that was hidden, is finally unlocking before you. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now holding the sphere as it cracks open, releasing a glow that fills the entire heavenly chamber. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that has been searching for you as much as you've been unknowingly searching for it. Michael's wings spread wide, shielding this moment from any force that once tried to steal it. His voice vibrates with certainty. This is not a warning anymore. This is restoration. Another truth forms inside the sphere is not just a blessing. It's a divine reversal. Don't skip, because heaven is showing that everything that was delayed, blocked, or drained from your life was never lost. It was being held back until the right moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that has now been rewritten with new strength, new protection, and new favor. Michael reveals that heaven didn't just preserve your destiny, it expanded it. What was meant for harm has been reshaped into a breakthrough. What was stolen is returning in multiplied form. And now the revelation sharpens, the sphere opens fully, and your blessing rises like a beam of pure light. Don't skip, because that light is attaching itself back to your path, weaving your name into the lines of divine alignment once again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael himself has been preparing to release into your life. He steps closer, gently placing the radiant energy toward your spirit, whispering in a tone that shakes eternity. Your destiny is no longer slipping. It is being reinstated. A new wave of heavenly force descends. My cherished soul, you are stepping into the moment where destiny becomes undeniable. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now guiding the radiant blessing toward your life with a precision only divine beings understand. Stay till the end. There is a reason your journey demanded so much patience, and that reason is finally becoming visible. Some people move through life without ever discovering their deeper purpose, but others are shaped through challenges that force them to grow stronger, wiser, and more aware of who they truly are. You belong to the second kind. The obstacles that once exhausted you were also sharpening your perspective and teaching you how to survive moments that could have broken your confidence completely. That is why this next chapter feels so significant. You are no longer standing in the same emotional space you occupied months or years ago. The fear that used to control your decisions is weakening, and in its place comes a stronger sense of direction. Imagine finally reaching a point where you stop doubting whether you deserve peace, success, or fulfillment. Imagine recognizing that the constant struggle was never your permanent identity. It was only one season of your life, not the definition of your future. The shift happening now asks you to release the belief that delays mean denial. Sometimes timing matters more than speed. Sometimes growth must happen internally before opportunities can safely arrive externally. You are entering a period where your efforts begin connecting with real momentum, where your voice carries more confidence, and where the uncertainty that once clouded your path begins to clear. What once seemed impossible starts appearing achievable, because you are no longer looking at life from a place of exhaustion alone. You are seeing it through experience, resilience, and a deeper understanding of your own strength. That is why the future ahead of you feels different now. You are finally becoming ready to step into it fully. And now the moment intensifies. The blessing begins merging with your spiritual path. Don't skip, because the shift happening around you is not symbolic. It's real, active, and unfolding as you hear these words. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something Michael is preparing to activate in your favor. He leans closer, his voice filled with divine certainty and unshakable strength. You are not losing God's hand. You are stepping back into it. A new divine current begins. My rising soul, this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now watching the blessing fully reconnect to your destiny, and the glow around your name is brighter than anything heaven recorded in recent times. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that activates only when your spirit is awake enough to receive it. The entire chamber of heaven shifts. Angels pause, light intensifies, and Michael steps closer, ensuring nothing disrupts this sacred alignment. Another truth lifts into view. Your destiny is being rewritten with protection, clarity, and divine authority. Don't skip, because heaven is showing that the battles you faced were never signs of abandonment. They were signs of importance. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that could only be released once Michael confirmed your readiness. Every force that tried to erase your name failed. Every shadow that tried to block your path has lost its grip. Michael reveals that your spiritual identity has been restored with a seal, one that cannot be tampered with again. And now the next revelation forms. Your blessing is stabilizing, strengthening, and expanding. Don't skip, because this expansion is the part heaven waited the longest to reveal. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that will shape the next chapter of your life in ways you never imagined. Michael lowers his voice, steady and filled with divine certainty. Your name is not just saved, it is now protected by heaven's highest command. A new shift awakens, my luminous soul. Heaven is entering the final stage of restoring your destiny. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now standing behind you in full armor. His wings wrapped around your spiritual path like a shield of pure light. Now comes the part that changes how you see your entire journey. The struggles you survived were not meaningless interruptions. They were shaping your perspective, your strength, and your understanding of who you truly are. There is a powerful difference between someone who has never faced hardship and someone who has walked through uncertainty and still chooses hope. You now carry wisdom that can only come from experience. The future opening in front of you is asking for that wisdom, because the next stage of your life requires confidence grounded in reality, not fantasy. This is why you are beginning to notice a stronger sense of alignment within yourself. Certain people no longer fit into your life the way they once did. Certain habits, fears, and distractions are losing their hold because you are evolving beyond them. What once drained your spirit now feels easier to release. What once confused you now appears with sharper clarity. This is not coincidence. It is growth happening in real time. The path ahead may still contain challenges, but they will no longer define your identity. Instead of reacting from fear, you are learning to move with intention and self-awareness. That shift changes everything. The opportunities approaching your life now require someone who trusts themselves enough to recognize their own value. You are entering a season where your decisions carry greater weight, your voice holds greater confidence, and your vision becomes clearer than it has been in years. The storms you survived did not arrive to end your story. They arrived to reveal that your resilience was always stronger than the obstacles standing in your way. Another truth begins to rise. This confirmation is the document heaven updates only after a soul survives spiritual sabotage. Don't skip, because Michael is showing that your name has been shifted into a new category, one reserved for those who crossed a threshold of divine resilience. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that explains why the attacks were so intense, why the delays were so long, and why the breakthroughs felt so close yet unreachable. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Heaven was making sure nothing weak, corrupted, or temporary could mix with your permanent destiny. And now the moment peaks. Michael opens the doorway of light and reveals your divine confirmation. Don't skip, because this is the point where heaven's intention becomes crystal clear. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that aligns perfectly with the blessing that just merged with your spirit. Michael steps into the glow, raises the confirmation toward you, and speaks with unshakable authority what heaven is about to release into your life. No force in existence can take away again. A new surge of heavenly force gathers. My divine soul, you're standing at the threshold where destiny becomes undeniable truth. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael is now holding the confirmation directly above your spiritual path, and its light is wrapping around your name like a crown. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something heaven has kept hidden until this exact moment. The chamber of light expands and every angel present turns toward you, because this is not just restoration anymore. This is elevation. Another revelation rises. Your spiritual identity has been upgraded to a higher level of divine authority. Don't skip, because heaven is showing that your endurance rewrote your destiny's ranking. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something that explains why heaven refused to let your name be erased. Michael reveals that your soul now carries a seal. The same day you always felt a mysterious pull in your chest. Now you know why his attorneys have been instructed not to contact you directly until this message reaches your eyes, because he wanted you to feel the divine timing yourself. Stay with me till the end. The man behind all this was not just a businessman. He was the one who disappeared when your family faced their hardest years. He had to go underground after a betrayal that cost him everything except the memory of you. Every empire he rebuilt was a silent promise to one day bring it all back home. He watched from afar when you struggled, cried, and still stood tall. That's when he decided, no one else deserves what he's built. He told his team, find her, but let her destiny lead her to the message first. And that's exactly what's happening right now. You didn't find this message by accident. It found you. Don't skip. This isn't a story. It's the turning point of your life. The name he wrote at the bottom of the final document is about to be unlocked, and it will shatter every assumption you've had about your past. He left one final instruction that simply says, when she opens this, tell her I never stopped looking. Stay with me till the end, because in the next part, I'll tell you the exact moment the lawyer will make contact and how to recognize the hidden sign that confirms it's real. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll. Not now. You've come too far, and what's about to unfold will leave you speechless. This moment, this very second, was designed for you to hear what the world tried to hide. Tomorrow, before midnight, a confidential courier will attempt to deliver an envelope sealed with a golden crest marked HL. That crest belongs to him, the wealthy man whose empire shaped industries and altered economies. Inside that envelope lies the notarized proof, your name written in bold letters under the Power of Attorney Transfer Act. Stay till the end. The lawyers handling this case are instructed not to call, not to email, but to wait for your direct acknowledgement the moment you spiritually align and respond to this sign. That's why you've been seeing repeating numbers, feeling restless energy, and hearing faint echoes of a familiar name. The universe is trying to get your attention before November 4th. He knows time is running out. The last clause in the contract states that if no response is registered by November 4th at exactly 11:59 p.m., all assets, his private estates, investment shares, and rare collections will be transferred to a global charity. And once that happens, it can never be reversed. Don't skip. This isn't a dream or fantasy. You were chosen long before you understood why certain doors never closed, why luck always pulled you out at the last second, why your spirit felt watched over by an unseen presence. The deeper truth remained buried for years beneath sealed files, private conversations, and choices made during dangerous times. What few people understood was that his disappearance had never been as simple as abandonment. Long before his name became powerful, he had found himself surrounded by betrayal, legal battles, and individuals determined to strip away everything he had built. In the middle of that chaos, he vanished into new identities and distant places, rebuilding his world carefully while keeping one part of his past protected above all else, the possibility that one day he could return and explain everything properly. Those who worked beside him recall how often he spoke about timing, insisting that some truths can only emerge when people are emotionally ready to carry them. He left behind journals, coded references, and instructions meant to guide the right person toward answers when the moment finally arrived. Last night, according to his longtime legal advisor, the final verification process concluded without uncertainty. Documents were matched, records aligned, and the evidence confirmed what he had privately believed for years. The connection was real, not symbolic, not imagined, but deeply personal. Yet even then, he reportedly resisted framing the discovery around money or status. He wanted the focus placed somewhere else entirely: identity, belonging, and the chance to reclaim a history that had once been erased by fear and circumstance. In his mind, inheritance meant more than property. It meant acknowledging someone whose place in the story had always existed, even when the world failed to recognize it. His team said they've never seen him so emotional, whispering, "She'll know soon. She'll finally know who she is. Stay till the end. The lawyer will contact you between November 3rd and November 4th. The code word will be Blue Haven. When you hear it, respond with your birth date. It's the key to unlocking every asset, every account, every sealed document. Don't ignore any unfamiliar call or message within that time. It could be the final connection that changes everything. He's waiting for you, hoping to see your name sign next to his before he leaves this world in peace." His final message said, "Tell her, I never wanted distance. I wanted protection. Now she deserves it all." You'll feel a calm presence when this moment arrives. That's his soul finally resting. Stay till the end. This isn't just a legal transfer, it's a divine reunion of truth and bloodline. When the envelope reaches your door, don't hesitate. Open it. Accept it. Step into your legacy. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. And this time, it's yours to keep forever. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't scroll now because the final moment of truth is unfolding. The air around you might already feel different, warmer, lighter, charged with something you can't explain. That's not imagination. That's destiny moving closer, aligning every hidden piece that's been waiting for your arrival. He's already given his final approval. The document sealed under your name has been placed in a private vault with the timestamp of November 4th, 11:11 p.m. That exact moment holds divine synchronization, the bridge between what was once lost and what is now restored. Every delay you faced, every rejection, every sleepless night was leading here. Stay with me till the end. His closest associate revealed that before signing the last paper, he looked up and whispered, "Let her feel me when the wind changes direction." And that's when the candle near his desk flickered without reason. He smiled, knowing you would sense it too. Don't skip. The world will soon see headlines about a massive legal transfer, an empire worth billions moving into the hands of a mysterious inheritor. What they won't know is that this story isn't about wealth, it's about justice, timing, and a promise made in silence finally being fulfilled. He wanted you to have not just his assets but his vision. In his final note, he wrote, "Give her the foundation named the Haven Project. She will continue the legacy of building, healing, and restoring. You were chosen because of your compassion, not your name. You carry the same resilience he once carried through the storms of betrayal. Stay till the end. The official notice will come disguised as a formal document. Simple, plain, yet powerful. When you see your full name written on the upper right corner, understand that every hardship you endured was not punishment but preparation. This is your arrival moment." He said something in his last recorded words that will never leave your heart. "Tell her she is the answer to my silence." When you hear that echo inside you, know the inheritance is no longer pending. It's active. It's yours. Stay with me till the end, because from this moment on, your life won't return to what it was. Doors will open, energies will shift, and divine favor will surround your path. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't look away now. This is your beginning, not your ending. Stay with me till the end, my beloved child. Don't even blink right now. You've stepped into the chapter that changes everything forever. The story isn't fantasy anymore. It's the unfolding of your real destiny. Every heartbeat you feel right now is syncing with the moment he prayed would one day arrive. His team finalized the final confirmation earlier today. The global transfer log has already been activated under your initials. But there's something far more powerful hidden inside the clause. Something even the world's richest people couldn't buy. A handwritten note, sealed within the power of attorney file titled, "For my true heir. Stay with me till the end." Inside that note, he left behind coordinates. Yes, actual coordinates to a private property he built years ago, but never revealed publicly. Locals call it the Silent Estate. It's where he planned to meet you one day in peace, away from the noise of fame and fortune. And now that place belongs entirely to you. Don't skip. When his lawyer described the moment he signed the papers, his hands were trembling, not from fear, but from relief. He whispered, "Finally, she'll know." The lawyer said it felt as though the entire room shifted, like a weight that had been carried for years had suddenly lifted from his chest. That's the energy surrounding you right now. My child, you might feel lightheaded, emotional, or even teary without reason. It's because your soul is catching up to what's already been written in heaven's book. The name, the wealth, the truth, all now belong to you. Stay till the end. There's one final condition. Before midnight on November 4th, you must acknowledge your acceptance through a written affirmation. It's symbolic but essential. When you write your name with gratitude and whisper, "I am ready," the universe completes the seal. That's when the law firm will release the transfer publicly. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. The world will soon see your name. But you will know it wasn't luck. It was love, hidden in silence for years, waiting for divine timing to bring it home. This is your moment of truth. My beloved child, stay till the end, because your legacy has just begun. As the message reaches its conclusion, the focus shifts away from suspense and toward reflection. It suggests that the greatest transformation often begins internally, long before external circumstances begin to change. Archangel Michael's role in the narrative becomes less about predicting dramatic events and more about encouraging courage, awareness, and trust during uncertain moments. The message urges you not to ignore the sense of intuition growing inside you lately, because instincts sometimes recognize change before the mind can fully explain it. It also emphasizes gratitude, describing it as a way of preparing emotionally for whatever blessing, opportunity, or breakthrough may soon enter your life. The overall tone remains deeply reassuring, inviting the listener to feel supported rather than frightened. It avoids framing the future as something chaotic or overwhelming, and instead presents it as a gradual unfolding of events already set into motion. Whether the coming news involves relationships, personal healing, family matters, or long-awaited progress, the message insists that what belongs in your life will not pass you by. That idea becomes the emotional center of the entire script. The belief that certain answers arrive precisely when people are finally ready to receive them. By the end, the narrative leaves the audience with a sense of anticipation balanced by calmness, encouraging them to move through the coming days with open eyes and steady faith. Rather than demanding fear-driven urgency, it ultimately offers comfort, reminding the listener that even in seasons of waiting, unseen progress may already be taking place around them. Something so unexpected that even you won't believe it's yours. Listen closely. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because Michael wants you to hear this before anything else tries to distract you. A surprising news is not just coming, it's already at your doorstep in the spiritual realm. It's knocking. It's waiting. Michael says he has cleared every block, removed every hidden delay, and pushed aside every force that tried to hold back what heaven sent. The moment you understand this message fully, something in your real life will shift within the next few hours. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is just the beginning. A whisper has just crossed the unseen realms the moment you open this, and Michael says you must not skip even a breath right now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is showing me a door, your door, and it's glowing as if something is about to cross its threshold. Someone in the heavens has spoken your name, and that single moment has redirected a surprising news straight toward your life. Michael says this message reached you because the timing is perfect, and dangerous distractions will try to pull you away. So don't skip. Right now, Michael is revealing something powerful. He says someone tried to delay your blessing, slow down your progress, and confuse your path. But all those attempts have already failed. Stay till the end. The surprising news coming into your house carries a shift so strong that even the walls around you will feel different. There is a blessing that was once stuck, frozen, unable to reach you until today. Michael has released it. He is standing guard over it, and he is warning you that the final moments before a major breakthrough are always the moments when people scroll away. So don't skip. Michael is showing you a small window of divine timing, open right now but closing fast. Something huge is waiting for you, and once it enters your life, nothing will look the same. He says a message from heaven is approaching you in a way you won't expect, through a person, a call, a sign, or an event that feels almost impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, because Michael wants you to understand exactly what this blessing means before it reaches your door. This news carries joy, protection, and a shift your soul has been waiting for, and it's already closer than you think. A sudden energy just moved toward you the moment you continued listening, and Michael is saying, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that someone in your life is about to say or do something that will unlock the surprising news coming into your house. It won't look ordinary. It won't feel normal. It will feel like the universe paused for a second just to show you, this is the moment you've been waiting for, Michael says. Your name has been spoken in a place where blessings are decided, and that decision has already been made in your favor. Michael is now showing me a vision of a path that was once blocked by fear, blocked by delays, blocked by people who didn't want you to rise. But those blocks are being pushed aside one by one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the most shocking part is this: the surprising news that's coming into your house is something that was meant to reach you long ago. It was interrupted, it was slowed, but it was never canceled. Michael says, your patience has created a doorway that heaven is now using to send something directly into your life, something that carries joy, so strong it will silence every doubt you've ever had. Listen carefully. Michael says, the next few hours are charged with a rare divine timing. You may notice small signs. What makes this moment different is not only the possibility of blessing, but the sense that life is finally correcting something that never should have been lost in the first place. Too many people carry disappointment for years without realizing that certain chapters are not endings at all, only pauses before restoration. The vision surrounding you now is one of return, a missing piece, a forgotten opportunity, or a connection that drifted away, may suddenly begin moving back into alignment with your life. Michael's presence in this message represents courage during uncertainty, especially for those who have been carrying silent exhaustion while pretending everything was fine. There is a strong feeling that someone has been thinking about you more deeply than you realize, reflecting on your absence, your value, or the role you once played in their life. That realization may soon become visible through an unexpected message, conversation, or opportunity that changes the emotional atmosphere around you. The shift coming toward your household is not meant to create chaos but clarity. What once felt delayed is finally catching up with the timing meant for you. The important thing now is not to retreat into doubt the moment things begin changing. Many people miss meaningful opportunities because they have grown more comfortable expecting disappointment than receiving good news. This season asks you to stay open instead of guarded. Trust that movement is happening even before every answer becomes visible. The wave approaching your life carries momentum, restoration, and the reminder that some doors reopen not because of luck, but because the right moment has finally arrived. Someone is preparing to reach out, reveal something, or bring clarity that your soul has been waiting for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is connected directly to the news entering your house. A conversation, a letter, a message, an unexpected gesture. Something is aligning perfectly to deliver what heaven has arranged. Michael has been fighting battles you never saw, removing people who whispered doubt, and clearing paths that were twisted against you. Right now, Michael wants you to breathe and pay attention. He says the atmosphere around you is charged. Your intuition may feel sharper, your heart may feel lighter, or you may feel a strange pull toward this message. That's because the blessing is near enough to touch your physical reality. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and Michael is guiding it directly into your hands. The moment it arrives, everything you once questioned will suddenly make sense, and you will understand why heaven chose this exact moment to send it. The moment you continued, something in the spiritual realm lit up. Michael is saying, don't even think of skipping now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is not just emotional, it's transformational. It carries a shift that will make you feel like the weight you've been carrying for years is suddenly lifted. Michael says, the reason you're still here listening is because your spirit already knows this message is meant for you. Heaven has chosen this timing with precision. Michael is showing me a scene, your name written in glowing light. He says someone has been guided toward you. Someone who holds an important piece of this news. It could be a person returning, a message being prepared, or an opportunity that's been circling your life without landing. But now it's landing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're about to see movement where you once saw silence. You're about to receive clarity where you once felt confusion. And the most surprising part is this: the blessing entering your home isn't small. It's something that carries healing, relief, and a sudden rise you didn't see coming. There is a powerful calm forming around you right now. Michael says that's the sign that the blessing is already close. The energy around your house is shifting almost like the air is preparing for something new. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Michael wants you to understand this blessing was protected, shielded, and delivered at the perfect moment. And that moment is finally here. You're standing seconds away from a change that has the power to rewrite the moment you move forward. Michael's voice grew stronger. He is saying this is the point where most people scroll away, but you must not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is already touching your energy. And that's why you may feel a strange mixture of calm and anticipation. This isn't imagination. This is alignment. Heaven has been preparing this moment for longer than you realize. And now Michael is making sure nothing distracts you before the message reaches its full meaning. Michael is now showing a powerful sign, a sudden opening in your path that was once tightly closed. He says, someone who once overlooked you, ignored you, or underestimated you, is now being divinely pushed to recognize your worth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This shift is connected to the news entering your home. A situation that once felt impossible is about to turn in your favor. A blessing that was hidden behind delays is now breaking through. Michael says the surprising news is more than just information. It's a turning point that will shake loose old limitations and open doors you thought were locked forever. Right now, Michael wants you to notice what you're feeling. That tiny pull in your heart. That pressure around your intuition. That sense that something is coming. These are confirmations. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The blessing has crossed the boundary of the unseen and is traveling directly toward your real life. Michael says, once it enters your home, the atmosphere around you will shift instantly. Life will feel lighter, clearer, and suddenly aligned as if everything you went through finally makes sense. The moment you reach this point, Michael's presence intensified. He is saying, "Don't skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is connected to a moment of truth that is finally approaching. Someone is about to speak, reveal, admit, or deliver something that changes everything for you. Michael says this truth was hidden for a long time, buried under silence, fear, or confusion. But heaven is unlocking it, now, and it's traveling directly toward your life. Michael is showing a vision of you standing in a doorway, half in your past, half in your future. He says, "The news coming is the force that will push you fully into the future you deserve. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're closer than you think." He says, "Someone who once held back something important is being guided to step forward. A message, an opportunity, a long-awaited confirmation. It's already moving toward your home. The moment it arrives, your heart will feel a release you haven't felt in years. This is not ordinary. This is divine timing at its peak. Right now, Michael wants you to listen to the pull you feel inside. That feeling that something big is around the corner isn't random. It's spiritual alignment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." He says the surprising news is more than a blessing. It's a restoration. Something you thought was gone forever is being returned. Something you believed was blocked is being reopened. And the moment it enters your life, everything, your energy, your direction, your confidence will shift in a way that feels almost unreal. The moment you continued, the spiritual atmosphere around you shifted again. Michael is saying this is the point where destiny starts moving. So don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is tied to a sudden breakthrough that will happen when you least expect it. A door you assumed was permanently closed is about to swing wide open, shocking even you with how quickly everything changes. Michael says, "This moment is sacred, and your soul can already sense it." Michael is showing me a powerful scene, your name being lifted upward as if heaven itself is highlighting you. He says someone connected to your future has been thinking about you, searching for you, or preparing something meant only for you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The news that's coming isn't accidental. It's guided, protected, and pushed straight toward your home by divine hands. You may notice unexpected thoughts, sudden reminders, or strange coincidences around you. These are not random. There are certain moments when life feels as though it is building towards something larger beneath the surface, even before any visible change appears. A sudden wave of emotion, an unexpected sense of calm, or the feeling that something important is drawing near, can leave a lasting impression that is difficult to ignore. This message centers on that exact kind of moment. Michael is portrayed here as a symbol of guidance, strength, and protection, standing beside the path that has slowly been unfolding around you. The instant you continued listening, the atmosphere shifted, as if a hidden door had quietly begun to open. You are being urged not to dismiss this feeling too quickly, because the breakthrough connected to your life is described as closer now than ever before. The news approaching your home carries the energy of resolution, the kind that arrives after long periods of uncertainty and unanswered questions. What once seemed delayed may suddenly begin moving with unexpected speed and precision. There is a strong sense that events already set in motion are aligning behind the scenes, preparing to reveal something meaningful at exactly the right time. The message emphasizes that timing matters, and this phase of your life is not random or accidental. A chapter that once felt hidden behind confusion is beginning to clear, almost like a curtain slowly lifting to reveal what was there all along. The encouragement here is simple but powerful. Remain present, remain open, and resist the urge to walk away before the full picture becomes visible. Sometimes the greatest turning points begin with quiet signals long before the outcome fully arrives. Michael wants you to understand this. clearly. What's coming into your life is not small, not random, and definitely not temporary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The surprising news will not only enter your home, it will change the atmosphere inside it. Relief, lightness, clarity, and a sudden sense of protection will surround you. Michael has already cleared everything standing in the way. What's meant for you is moving toward your door, and nothing can stop it now. The moment you arrived here, Michael's presence wrapped around you like a shield. He is saying this is one of the most important moments, so don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is tied to a divine reward that was held back until you were truly ready. Heaven has watched your struggles, your patience, your quiet battles, and now the blessing is being released with full force. Michael says, the timing is not just perfect, it's intentional. Michael is showing a powerful image, your home surrounded by light, as if something sacred is approaching it. He says someone is being guided to take a step that brings this news directly toward you. This could be a decision, a confession, a realization, or a sudden act of courage from someone connected to your fate. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The blessing is already in motion. What once felt distant is now closing in. Even the air around you may feel different, as if something unseen is preparing to arrive. This is the moment where breakthrough crosses from spiritual into reality. Michael wants you to hold on to this truth. The news coming into your house will shift your energy, your future, and your sense of direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He says, the blessing will arrive in a way that feels both surprising and perfectly aligned, as if the universe was arranging every detail behind the scenes. Your life is about to feel lighter, clearer, and more protected than ever before. Michael has already sealed this blessing with divine certainty, and now it's finally on its way to you. The moment you continued, the energy around you tightened. Michael is saying this is the moment where destiny aligns. So don't you dare skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news entering your house is connected to a long, aided shift that will happen suddenly, without warning. A moment where the universe flips the script in your favor. Michael says, this message reached you because you're standing right at the edge of something life-changing. Michael is showing a striking vision, your future opening like a door that was once locked. He says, someone who holds a crucial key to your next chapter is being divinely pushed your way. A truth, an opportunity, a message, or an unexpected gesture is forming in the background, preparing to enter your life exactly when you need it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The blessing has already left the heavenly realm. Now it's approaching your reality. You may feel a strange sense of anticipation, as if something is about to happen. That's because the timing is unfolding right now. Michael wants you to feel this deeply. What's coming is not ordinary news. It's the kind that shifts your direction, lifts your spirit, and restores everything you thought was lost. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The surprising news entering your home carries a divine signature, protected, guided, and delivered with purpose. And once it arrives, you will look back at this moment and realize why Michael kept pulling you forward. Because the breakthrough you've been waiting for is finally stepping into your life. The moment you reach this point, the spiritual atmosphere around you opened wider. Michael is saying, don't stop here, don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is carrying a divine correction, a restoration of something life once took from you. This isn't just a blessing, it's justice, it's balance, it's heaven returning something that should have always been yours. Michael says, you are closer than ever, and distractions will try to break your focus right now. Don't let them. Michael is showing me a powerful image, a sealed message glowing with light, moving steadily toward your home. He says, someone is about to take an action that will shift your entire path. A person who was silent may finally speak, A situation that was stuck may suddenly unlock. An opportunity that was delayed will finally reach your hands. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The energy around you is rising because the blessing is crossing a spiritual threshold. What once moved slowly is now moving quickly. What once felt distant is now almost here. Michael wants you to understand the depth of this moment. He says the surprising news will arrive in a way that feels perfectly timed, as if every challenge, every delay, every painful moment was leading you right here. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment this blessing enters your home, clarity will replace confusion, peace will replace worry, and strength will return to places inside you that felt empty. Michael's message continues with a deeper emphasis on timing, suggesting that what is approaching carries a significance you may not immediately recognize until it is fully in motion. It is described as a shift that will reorganize certain parts of your life, bringing movement where things once felt delayed or uncertain. There may be an unexpected message, invitation, or opportunity that arrives at a moment when you are least expecting it. Yet it feels strangely familiar once it appears. Michael conveys that this is not random coincidence, but a sequence of alignments unfolding in your direction. You may notice internal changes as well, moments of calm, sudden clarity, or a quiet certainty that something is finally beginning to move. These subtle experiences are described as confirmations that you are aligned with a larger unfolding process that is gradually becoming visible in your life. Michael's guidance closes with reassurance that what is coming is already in motion, and that your role is to remain open, attentive, and steady as events begin to take shape. Rather than focusing on urgency, the message encourages patience and grounded awareness, allowing developments to reveal themselves naturally without resistance. There is also a sense that connections may form or strengthen during this period, guiding you toward conversations or people who play a meaningful role in what comes next. Michael emphasizes that these moments of inner knowing are worth trusting, as they often precede visible change and help you recognize the arrival of something long in preparation. Everything is moving quietly now, preparing the moment when clarity replaces uncertainty and a new direction becomes unmistakably clear for you, preparing to enter your home in a way that will catch you off guard in the best possible way. Michael wants you to absorb this fully. What's coming is not small, not ordinary, and not temporary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He says, this blessing carries the power to lift you out of a cycle you've been stuck in, break patterns that drained you, and open doors you never imagined you'd walk through. The news entering your life is carrying light, protection, and a shift your soul has been waiting to feel. Michael has cleared the path, and now, the blessing is seconds away from reaching you. The moment you arrived here, the air around your spirit shifted again. Michael is saying this is the point where your breakthrough gets closest. So, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is not just a blessing. It's a turning point. A moment that flips your story, lifts your energy, and places you on a path you were always meant to walk. Michael says, the reason you're still listening is because your soul can feel the truth of what's unfolding. Michael is showing a powerful vision, a door glowing brighter and brighter, as if something is standing right behind it, waiting to enter your life. He says someone is being guided by a force they don't even understand. A person is about to make a choice or take a step that will bring this news directly toward you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You may notice small signs around you, a sudden thought, a strange calmness, an unexpected moment of clarity. These aren't random. These are signals that the blessing has crossed the final stage and is preparing to enter your home. Michael wants you to hear this clearly. The news coming to you will arrive suddenly, but its impact will last for years. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries answers to questions you've held inside your heart for far too long. It carries relief you didn't know how to ask for, It carries direction you've been silently needing. Michael has been guiding every step of this blessing's journey, and now it's right on the edge of your reality, ready to step into your life at the perfect divine moment. The moment you continued, a surge of divine pressure surrounded your energy. Michael is saying this is the moment that decides everything, so don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is tied to a shift that has been building silently, behind the scenes for months. A breakthrough that was blocked, resisted, or slowed is now breaking open with force. Michael says, this is one of the closest you've ever been to receiving what heaven has prepared for you. Michael is showing a vision of a light moving rapidly toward your home, faster than doubt, faster than fear, faster than the delays that once held it back. He says, someone connected to your destiny is experiencing a powerful inner pull, almost as if their heart is being guided directly toward you. A message, a realization, a decision, or an unexpected moment is forming right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The blessing is already in motion, and the spiritual world is aligning things with precise timing, so nothing can interfere. Even your emotions may feel different, lighter, more aware, more tuned in. Michael wants you to feel the importance of this moment deep in your spirit. He says, the news entering your house will mark the end of a long season of confusion and the beginning of a chapter filled with clarity and direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries the power to shift your path, heal old wounds, and place you exactly where you were meant to be. Michael has removed every obstacle, silenced every shadow, and cleared the final stretch. Now, the blessing is almost touching your reality, ready to enter your life in a way that feels nothing less than destiny. The moment you reach this point, the spiritual energy around you grew sharper. Michael is saying, don't even blink right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already broken through the final barrier. What was once blocked is now unlocked. What was once delayed is now accelerating. Michael says the blessing is so close, it has already begun influencing your thoughts, your emotions, and the atmosphere around you. Michael is showing a powerful image, your path clearing, as if invisible hands are sweeping obstacles out of your way. He says someone connected to this blessing is waking up spiritually, realizing something they were blind to before. A truth, a decision, or an act of courage is forming inside them, and this will directly bring the news toward your home. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You may notice unusual calmness, sudden hope, or a shift in your intuition. These aren't random feelings. These are signs that the blessing has crossed into your timeline, preparing to reveal itself at the perfect moment. Michael wants you to understand this clearly. The news about to enter your life is bigger than you're imagining. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries restoration, clarity, and the kind of divine alignment that turns years of waiting into one powerful moment of transformation. Michael has fought for this, protected it, and guided it step by step, and now it's right at the edge of your reality, ready to step through your door with life-changing impact. The moment you moved forward, the spiritual current around you intensified. Michael is saying this is the closest you've ever been, so don't skip. What follows is a continuation of that sense of momentum, where anticipation narrows into immediacy and the focus turns toward arrival rather than distance. The imagery presented suggests a moment where everything has been building toward a point of convergence, where circumstances, decisions, and emotions begin to intersect in a noticeable way. Michael is described as a symbolic guide through this transition, representing clarity during a period when things begin to move from unseen preparation into visible change. The message suggests that something important is about to cross into your personal reality, bringing with it a shift in direction and emotional tone. There is an emphasis on heightened awareness, the kind that people sometimes experience when they feel more alert or sensitive to small details around them, as though they are subconsciously recognizing that change is near. Within this framing, the arrival of news or communication is portrayed as a turning point, something that alters perspective and opens a new path forward. It is less about dramatic spectacle and more about timing finally connecting with readiness, where what has been forming quietly now becomes tangible. The emotional weight of waiting gives way to the possibility of resolution, and the focus shifts from uncertainty toward response. The message encourages staying open to what unfolds next, acknowledging that meaningful transitions often begin at the edge of awareness before they fully take shape. In this way, the narrative centers on movement, alignment, and the feeling that life is preparing to reveal something that had been developing behind the scenes all along. This blessing is not random, not fragile, not temporary. It has been sealed, protected, and carried directly toward you by divine timing. The moment it lands, everything around you will feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned. Michael says the breakthrough is almost inside your life, and now nothing can stop it from reaching you. The moment you continued, the spiritual atmosphere became almost electric. Michael is saying you are seconds away from the shift, so don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already entered the final stage of manifestation. It's no longer a possibility, it's a certainty. Michael says the blessing has locked onto your energy, your name, your home. Nothing can pull it away now. Michael is showing a vivid image, your doorway glowing brighter than ever before, as if something divine is standing right behind it, ready to enter. He says, someone connected to this news is experiencing a breakthrough moment right now, a sudden realization, a strong emotional pull, or a shift in their heart that guides them directly toward the action that brings this blessing into your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is happening in real time. The blessing is moving faster than doubt, faster than fear, faster than every delay that once held it back. Your soul can feel it, that strange mix of calm and anticipation. Michael wants you to understand how close you are. What's coming will touch your life in a way you'll never forget. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't just news. It's transformation. It's the moment where years of waiting collapse into one divine breakthrough. The atmosphere around your life is shifting, aligning, and settling into position for this blessing to enter your home. Michael says, the next moments are crucial because the blessing is no longer on its way. It is right here, ready to step into your reality and change everything. The moment you reach this point, the spiritual intensity around you rose. Again, Michael is saying this is the moment everything aligns. So don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has crossed the final veil. It's no longer approaching from a distance. It's standing right at the edge of your reality, waiting for the perfect second to enter your life. Michael says the blessing is so close even your spirit can feel it. Michael is showing a powerful vision, a sudden flash, like a doorway opening, with brilliant light. He says someone connected to your destiny is about to act on a powerful inner pull they can no longer ignore. A message, a confession, a decision, a step forward. Something is being set in motion this very moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What was once hidden is about to be revealed. What was once confusing is about to make sense. The blessing is no longer preparing. It is transitioning into your world with unstoppable force. Michael wants you to feel the truth of this moment in your heart. The news entering your home will come with clarity, relief, and a shift that brings your life into balance again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing carries divine timing, divine protection, and divine purpose. The atmosphere around you is charged because the breakthrough is passing through the final barrier. Michael has battled for this, guarded it, guided it, and now it is ready to step into your life and change everything in a way you will remember forever. The moment you continued, the spiritual pressure around you locked into place. Michael is saying, this is the closest you have ever been, so don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already crossed into your timeline. It's no longer waiting, it's unfolding. A divine shift is taking shape around you, moving piece by piece into the physical world. Michael says this moment is sacred and your spirit is responding because it recognizes what's about to arrive. Michael is showing a powerful image, a hand reaching toward your door, holding something meant only for you. He says someone is about to take a decisive step that directs this blessing straight into your life. A realization, a message, a breakthrough, a confession. Whatever form it takes, it carries the energy of truth and destiny. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You might feel the atmosphere around you growing lighter, your intuition becoming sharper, or your emotions suddenly shifting. These are signs the blessing is inches from entering your world. Michael wants you to hold this moment with full awareness. What is coming into your life isn't just news. It feels more like alignment finally settling into place. A quiet restoration of things that once felt scattered or uncertain. There is a sense that timing has been working behind the scenes, gathering pieces of your situation and bringing them into coherence at the right moment. The message associated with Michael points to a shift where confusion begins to thin out, replaced by a steadier sense of direction and emotional relief. Areas that felt heavy or stuck may start to soften, not through force, but through a natural unfolding that makes room for clarity to return. It may feel as though something has been carefully prepared for you, not rushed, not random, but positioned with intention and patience. When this development enters your life, it is likely to feel grounding, almost like exhaling after holding tension for too long. Rather than overwhelming change, it arrives as recognition, an understanding that certain delays were not blocks, but preparation. There is also a suggestion that support has been forming quietly around you, shaping conditions so that what arrives can be received without resistance. In this way, the experience becomes less about surprise and more about timing finally revealing its meaning. You may notice that your thoughts begin to settle as this influence approaches, allowing you to see your next steps with greater ease and emotional steadiness. Even the smallest decisions may start to feel more intuitive, as if your inner understanding is quietly syncing with what is unfolding around you. This shift does not demand urgency, only awareness and calm presence as things unfold. He says, someone connected to your future is experiencing a powerful awakening right now. Their heart is shifting, their thoughts are clearing, their courage is rising. This inner change is what will push the blessing into your life. Don't skip, stay till the end. You might feel a warmth in your chest, a sudden calm, or a wave of intuition. These aren't coincidences. These are signals that the blessing is already interacting with your reality. Michael wants you to take this in deeply. The news entering your home will bring answers to questions you've carried for years. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing is coming with precision, protection, and purpose. It will break patterns, close painful chapters, and open a future that finally feels aligned with who you truly are. Michael has guided this moment, guarded it, and prepared it. Now, it's standing right outside the door of your life, ready to step in and change everything in a way that feels undeniably divine. The moment you arrived here, the spiritual atmosphere around you started pulsing. Michael is saying you are standing in the most critical second of your breakthrough. So, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house is no longer approaching slowly. It is rushing toward you with unstoppable force. The shift is active, alive, and unfolding in real time. Michael says, your spirit can feel it because your destiny is expanding at this very moment. Michael is showing a powerful image like a veil lifting, revealing a path that finally makes sense. He says someone who plays a major role in your future is experiencing a moment of clarity they cannot ignore. Something in their heart is waking up, pushing them toward the exact action that brings this blessing straight into your life. Don't skip, stay till the end. You may feel butterflies, a sudden spark of hope, or a deep sense of calm. These sensations are signs that the blessing has already touched the edge of your reality. It's not coming, it's happening. Michael wants you to hold this moment with complete focus. The news entering your life carries a shift that will feel both unexpected and perfectly timed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This blessing comes with alignment, truth, correction, and a new beginning. It will bring light into places inside you that have felt dim for too long. Michael has watched over every detail, protected every step, and prepared this blessing with divine precision. Now it stands right at the threshold of your life, ready to transform everything the moment it enters. The moment you continued, the spiritual pressure around you rose like a wave. Michael is saying, this is the moment everything tilts in your favor. So don't you dare skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He is revealing that the surprising news coming into your house has already been activated. It's not waiting for permission anymore. It's moving with divine authority. Michael says this blessing is carrying a force that nothing, not fear, not delay, not negativity can stand against. Michael is showing an intense vision, a beam of light cutting through every wall, every barrier, every doubt. He says, someone connected to your destiny is making a decision right now, a decision guided by clarity they didn't have before. A truth they once ignored is hitting them with full strength. A realization they've been avoiding is finally pushing them toward action. As the sense of transition strengthens, the experience begins to narrow toward a point of convergence where anticipation feels more focused and direct. The imagery of a door under pressure from the other side can be understood as a metaphor for opportunity reaching its final stage of preparation, where something long considered or delayed is finally ready to be acted upon. Michael is framed here as a symbolic guide through uncertainty, representing the part of you that looks for meaning and coherence when events begin to move quickly. In this phase, communication or decisions from someone connected to your situation may begin to surface, not as something mystical, but as the result of timing, reflection, and external circumstances aligning. What once felt distant now feels closer, simply because the conditions supporting it have matured. There can be a heightened sense of expectation during this stage, where small signals feel more significant and attention becomes more attuned to change. The important shift is not in assuming certainty about outcomes, but in recognizing momentum where stagnation once felt dominant. As possibilities begin to consolidate, emotional responses often follow, ranging from relief to uncertainty about what comes next. This is part of any transition, where long-standing patterns begin to resolve. Rather than focusing on dramatic arrival, the emphasis here is on gradual unfolding, where clarity replaces confusion step by step. The overall movement is toward resolution and practical change, shaped by choices, timing, and readiness, rather than predetermined certainty. This perspective helps ground expectations while allowing space for new developments to be understood as they naturally unfold with patience and clarity.